The Mobile County Public Schools presents Homeroom.
Hi, and welcome to Homeroom, where we introduce you to the students and the educators who make Mobile County Public Schools one of the best school systems in Alabama. I'm your host, Renee Phillips, Director of Communication for the school system. And today we're going to talk to you about our magnet schools. Our magnet schools are some of our most sought after schools. We have 7 of them in Mobile County. We have 3 elementary schools and 4 middle schools. They are Council Traditionals in elementary that feeds into Phillips Preparatory. Those are college prep. We have Old Shell Road and Dunbar, the elementary and middle schools that focus on the creative and performing arts. And then we also have Eichhold Mertz, the elementary school that feeds into Clarkshaw and Denton, which focus on math and science and technology. So joining us today, I have Dr. Amanda Jones, who oversees our magnet programs as part of her job with professional development and innovation. And I have Michelle Adams, who is the principal of Eichhold Mertz School of Math, Science, and Technology. Welcome.
Thank you.
So Dr. Jones, what is a magnet school?
Well, magnet schools are schools of choice, and they also are specific to certain types of programs. So as you mentioned, we have some schools that focus on fine arts and performing arts. We have schools that focus on project-based learning and science and math, technology integration. And so they're meant to be schools that are very diverse and offer really high caliber, equitable education to all of our students.
And so a question many of our parents have is, how do I get my children into a magnet school?
So there's an application process, and we're changing things a little bit this year. We've spent some time at the end of last school year looking at how we can make our processes and procedures smoother. And so this year we are opening the application process October 21st, and the application period will go from October 21st until November 15th. So if parents are interested in our magnet programs, kindergarten through 8th grade, then they need to apply. They can do that on our district website, MCPSS.com. They can go to Apply for Magnet Schools, and that's where the application will be.
And are there admission requirements? Like, does my child have to make a certain grade, or what's the rules?
There are certain criteria for magnet schools. One of those is to have a 70 or above in all subject areas for grades 2nd through 8th. And the reasoning behind that is because our magnet programs are accelerated curriculum, and we want to make sure that we're setting up our students for success.
But I do love that it's a 70, so they don't have to be all A's. So the goal of a magnet school is to take the students in and get them to that level, right?
That's right. It's all about expectation and bringing those students in and creating that high standard. And there's also a lot of parental involvement in our magnet programs. And like I said, it's just a very diverse learning environment, so it's an outstanding program for our students.
Okay, and one of our magnet schools, Eichhold Mertz, you just got some really, really big news, and we were there to celebrate it with you, so tell us what happened.
Eichhold Mertz Magnet School was named a 2019 National Blue Ribbon School by the U.S. Department of Education.
And what is that?
It means the world to educators. It's pretty much the U.S. government making a claim or saying these are one of the best of our schools throughout our nation. So.
And do you think Eichhold Mertz is?
Of course, of course. And it's not just the school, it's the programs, it's the people, and it's the families, their dedication to education, and the hard work and devotion that goes into it. That makes a huge difference.
And what I love about visiting your school, it's very hands-on. You have a vegetable garden, an outdoor classroom, you have chickens.
We do.
So tell us, what are the kids learning through all of that?
The children are learning, we start with a concrete objective in mind, concrete moving to abstract, but for the most part, especially in things like mathematics and in technology, but giving them that hands-on, they get to understand how something truly works, or the process behind it, and they learn by doing. Not just what's written in a book, but what they have observed, what they have planned out, and to see if what they do is carried through fruition. So.
Okay, and you've also told me, we're talking about the diversity. Eichhold Mertz, you have students from 5 different continents, so tell us about that.
We have children from, out of the 7, 5 continents represented, with the exception of Australia and the Antarctica. And we do that because it's so interesting in what our children bring to the school from their particular belief systems, their family traditions, and it helps to make our environment even richer. And so we kind of track where they come from. They share their languages, they share some of their dress, and their expectations about school has played a huge part in who we have evolved into becoming because of their rich heritage and history.
And that's true in all of our magnet schools.
Yes.
So Dr. Jones, when you hear that, is this what a magnet school is about?
Yes, absolutely. There are actually criteria for magnet, and different themes, having the themes and the diversity, and having high standards, rigorous academic standards, are all parts and pieces of what makes a magnet truly a magnet. And so they're living up to that, and so are the rest of our schools.
And the best way to find out about the magnet schools is to visit them. So can you tell us about the open house?
Yes, we're going to have a district-wide open house on November 1st, and that's going to be during the school day so that parents can really get a feel for what the school is truly about. And so you can visit any of our 7 magnet schools on November 1st between the hours of 9 and 1:30 and take a look for yourself. That's what I encourage parents to be involved in your child's education. Get out there and see what is the best fit for your child.
Exactly. And so I would encourage anyone interested in the magnet schools to go to the open house, but also stay tuned for our show, because we're going to break for commercial, but I'm going to introduce you to some of the principals and leaders and teachers of our other magnet schools. So stay tuned.
When it comes to getting your child through school, at times it can be overwhelming.
What school to choose, what classes to take, how to apply for college.
To help answer these questions and more, we would like to invite you to join us on Parent Connect as we take an in-depth look at some of the issues and concerns you may have about your child's education.
So get connected with Parent Connect, weekly right here on the MCPSS TV network.
It's a fact. Bullying happens. Bullying can lead to serious physical and emotional pain. But there are some things you can do to prevent or stop it. Stand up for the person who's being bullied. Let the bully know that it's not cool to pick on others. Take action by reporting the bully to a teacher or principal. In the end, when you help someone who's being bullied, you are also helping yourself.
Hi, and welcome back to Homeroom. Today we are learning about our fantastic magnet schools that we have here in Mobile County. We have 7 of them, and we're about to open up the application process. So I'm introducing you right now to Christy Norris, who is principal of Old Shell Road School of Creative and Performing Arts, and to Hattie Alexander, who is the principal of Council Traditional School. So Christy, tell us what makes Old Shell Road so special?
Well, Old Shell Road is a very special school. We offer an arts-infused curriculum. We have a dance teacher, music teacher, visual arts teacher, and drama teacher. And the students are immersed in the arts in each of those classes on a weekly basis. And the teachers also prepare arts-infused lessons in the classroom. It's a well-rounded school. We have implemented a one-to-one technology program where we've provided every student in the school from kindergarten through 5th grades a laptop, and we allow our 3rd through 5th graders to take those home each evening. So we're very proud to be able to offer that to our students.
And what makes the arts, why should we focus on the arts?
Well, the arts tap into the higher order thinking skills, and so by doing that it sparks creativity. We work on developing, everybody has talents, and so we want to help our children find what they will be successful at for the rest of their lives, and that's very important. We also have clubs. We have a robotics club, archery club, dance team, drama team, choir, we just try to offer a well-rounded program.
And you put on some big performances.
Yes, we have small and large performances. We believe that the children need lots of opportunities to perform and to showcase their talents. So once a year, all of the grade levels have one big show per grade level. And so each child is able to demonstrate their talents with singing, dancing, as well as drama. And their musical performances, full-length musicals, and the children love these performances, and the parents just absolutely adore them.
And it gives them a chance to showcase their talents that they're learning.
Yes.
And Hattie, so tell us about Council Traditional School. You are the only IB primary years program school in the area, right?
Yes, Council is an international baccalaureate primary years program, and we focus on accelerated academics, and our children's program is a program that is a framework for the middle years international program and the DP program in high school. So our students have an inquiry-based transdisciplinary curriculum. It's very highly rigorous, and we focus on a foreign language, which is Spanish. Our children have Spanish from pre-K through 5th grade, and we're proud this year to have 2 Spanish immersion programs for our pre-K students.
So when you say immersion, what does that mean for the kids?
For the kids, that means that one day all of their lessons are taught in English, and on the next day in Spanish.
So science and history?
Everything. From the door, from coming in the door, everything is spoken in Spanish.
What's that like for you to see your kids? Do they understand it? Are they grasping
It's
it?
amazing. It's amazing. And it's amazing to see 4-year-olds. They're like sponges. They take it in, and it's just amazing to see their reactions and how they pick up on the language.
And so when we think about IB, we think about the high school level. And so it's trickled down to the middle school here and to the elementary school. So as a parent, what would you tell me about what does IB look like for elementary?
For elementary schools, we have 36 units that our teachers have developed, where it's inquiry-based, project-based, that our children participate in. The IB program also have a character education program. I was just leaving the school today, and our students had a jingle where they talked about the IB profiles, where we are caring, we're thinkers, we're knowledgeable. So we teach that as well with our children. But the units of inquiry are developed again by the teachers, and they include reading, math, science, social studies, and so it's interdisciplinary.
Okay, and so as you can see, we have some fantastic magnet schools in Mobile County, and when we come back from this commercial break, we'll talk to some teachers and principals from some of our other magnet schools. So stay tuned. Hello, I'm Renee Phillips, your host of Homeroom. Will you join us as we talk with the students, teachers, and staff about all of the great things happening in our schools?
That's right, Renee. Not only are we here to keep you informed about the great things happening in our schools, but to also keep you updated on safety issues.
Our show, Safe Schools, looks at ways to keep your child and our students safe.
Not only are we looking at ways to keep your child and our students safe, but to keep you informed on how to connect with us.
Manténgase informado aquí en Conexión a Padres.
And we also score big from pre-K to high school with MCPSS athletics.
And then Inside Education puts it all together for you, showing you the ins and outs about news and events taking place across the Mobile County Public School District. We do this to keep you informed. Get it.
Get it.
Get it. Get it.
Get it.
gonna get it, Daddy?
She'll get it. Get it! Get it!
When you bring home a Goodwill find, you give your whole town a reason to celebrate because you're also funding local job training and placement programs in tech, healthcare, and more. Goodwill. Bring good home.
Hi, and welcome back to Homeroom. Today we're learning about our 7 magnet schools where students can apply to our 3 elementary schools and our 4 middle schools to get a specialized education. And joining us right now, I have Mary DiVincenzo, who is the principal of Clark Shaw School of Math, Science, and Technology, and James Gill, who is the principal of our newest magnet school, Denton Magnet School of Technology. So Mrs. D, tell us about Clark Shaw.
Clark Shaw is an amazing, wonderful place. We are a very eclectic in that we do focus on math, science, and technology. We offer high school credit for several classes, foreign language, Spanish and French, and also biology and high school algebra. We have amazing science labs, state-of-the-art, second to none. We have many multifaceted computer labs, collaborative labs, those types of things. But we believe in educating the whole child, so we have an amazing sports program. We also have added futsal, disc golf, a dance team, because we know that busy teens are happy teens. So we try to allow our students who work very, very hard academically the opportunity to also excel and do things that they love. A lot of extracurricular activities with clubs that they can do, everything from Eagle Wings, which does community service, to Scholars Bowl, math team, robotics team, and all those types of things. So it's truly an amazing place and has something for everyone.
And you're a National Blue Ribbon School, and you were just named Alabama Bicentennial School of Excellence for some history projects. So you're technology math school, but tell us about your history.
Okay, well, like you said, we are actually a 2-time Blue Ribbon School. We've done it twice, and we've done the Alabama Bicentennial School of Excellence. One thing that Clark Shaw did in the past is we really focused on the math, science, and technology, and have been leading the district a lot in what we've done with science fair, and won many awards at the local and state level. But then we've also really tried to push our students to get involved in their communities, learn more about community and that type of thing. Our Bicentennial Project did that too, and we actually have an elective class for history buffs only, and they do compete just like we do for the science fair with the history fair. And we actually had a student this year go all the way to the national level, and his project was displayed at the Smithsonian Institute in DC, so that was pretty amazing.
That is fantastic, because that's what we all want, our students to excel and be leaders in the city, the state, and the country. And so Denton Magnet School, this is our newest magnet school, so you've been there from the start. What's it been like building this program?
It's been a wonderful experience. We are entering our 4th year now, and so each year we've grown a little bit in our program. Our program is wide-ranging in robotics, coding, technology, graphic arts. Students are able to really get a hands-on experience, and since we're also the smallest of your secondary magnet programs, in the building we have a little bit of extra room to grow. And so you may have a teacher with a classroom, and then right beside we'll have the lab attached, so that gives them that hands-on experience that so many of the students nowadays need in their curriculum.
And when you say School of Technology, it's not kids sitting on a computer all day long. They are using technology to do robotics. What else are they doing?
They are using technology in all facets, from the classroom in the academic area into the area of robotics. They may be programming sensors to read different color codes. They may be also using tools to build the actual robot. In our graphic arts program, we are running an actual business in there, so they went from programming the website to taking phone and computer orders and to processing those orders and then turning around and filling those orders. And so check out the website. We have plenty of business there, and so we're coming up on our Christmas sales soon.
So we could hire them today, is
of
what you're
course,
saying.
Of course.
That's fantastic. And one thing I've heard about too is your space and flight class is one of your more popular classes. Tell us about that one.
Yes. One of our classes we We send students to Pensacola to part of the NASA program over there, and so we select a few of our 8th graders each year to go over there. But part of our Space and Flight, that's the 3rd year of our in the sequence of courses for that. So the students that come in, they may start off in design and modeling, where they're learning how to design a particular object. They're going into the robotics class, their 2nd year in their automation and robotics, and then Space and Flight in their 3rd year of their sequence of classes. So they're getting a full range. And in that one, they're getting into basic physics, they're getting into some of your chemistry into that classroom, but it gives every kid a little bit of something that they can specialize in.
So for both of you, why is science and math and technology so important in today's world?
I mean, it's literally what business and industry want. There are more and more jobs opening up in technology. Being able to utilize tools and critical thinking skills, having that, and it's not just knowledge, it is application.
Right.
And when students come out of schools, the other thing unique about middle school is that's the age that the brain hardwires. Whatever your hands and your mind find to do in middle school is usually what you'll excel in into adulthood. So it's critical that kids have real life experiences right away.
And no matter what field they're going into, the technology is a component of all of our lives.
We feed directly into the high school, and I think students from both of our programs are very successful in the high school. And when you look at beyond high school, where the future is for the high-paying jobs, the successful jobs, the jobs with growth and potential, it's more the math, the science, and technology. So it's your STEM-based jobs.
That's true. That's what we're hearing. So thank you so much. We got a break for commercial, and when we come back, we'll hear from more of our magnet schools in Mobile County Public Schools. Stay tuned.
Each month, more than 90 guns are reported stolen from unlocked vehicles, creating the potential of serious injury or death.
Lock it up.
Many violent acts and crimes are committed with stolen guns.
Lock it up.
According to ATF, stolen guns pose a substantial threat to public safety.
Lock it up.
Be responsible. Take time to record your handgun serial number and secure it from thieves. Lock it up.
Lock it up for me. As a student in the Mobile County Public Schools, there are a few things I've come to expect. One is a quality education, and the other is a quality lunch. Not only are our school meals well balanced, meeting all federal nutritional standards, but they also have less fat, fewer calories, and they taste really good. Oh, and I forgot to mention, our school lunches contain whole wheat, grains, fruits, and vegetables to give me the energy and brain power to get me through the day.
Hello, my name is Kyla Brown, and I am Redefining Ready. I'm taking AP and dual enrollment courses that will help me earn college credits while in high school. I am studying dental science that will assist me in my career choice of becoming a dentist. I am a Student Government Association representative and actively involved in other activities around my school and community. And this is how I am redefining ready.
Hi, and welcome back to Homeroom. Today we're learning about our fabulous magnet schools that we have in Mobile County Public Schools. And joining me now, I have Nicole Woodbury, who's the IB coordinator at Phillips Preparatory School, and Tamisha Taylor, who's the principal at Dunbar School of Creative and Performing Arts. So, Nicole, talk to us. What is IB?
It is International Baccalaureate. We are a middle years program which feeds into the high school's diploma program. It's kind of a bridge from elementary to high school. Everyone is an IB student at Phillips. It is not that it is exclusive, similar to high schools where you apply for the program. Everyone is a middle school student, IB student, and they are learning a global education. It's taking what we learn in the classroom and apply it more to world knowledge. We are an advanced curriculum as well, but it is an IB program for all students.
And parents want that advanced curriculum for their children because the IB feeds into the 2 IB high schools that we have. So what do you say to parents when they're asking about Phillips?
Phillips prepares them for any high school in Mobile County because we are projects-based, we do authentic assessment, we take what they're learning, such as how to be learners, how to do different projects, how to think in an organized way, how to self-manage themselves. We teach these skills. And it's going to feed into any high school program, specifically IB, because they are accustomed to the language and the curriculum. And we have something called Community Project, which in high school they do an independent project. And that is thinking about what is needed in the community, which would be any community in local or school or world, and what can they do to fix a particular need.
And you're a National Blue Ribbon School. You also are a Bicentennial School of Excellence. I know your project for that involved the kids helping the community. So is that a big component as well?
That is. I'm IB coordinator, but also 8th grade language arts teacher, and that is where the Bicentennial project came through. And it is a Holocaust project, and it's where the students learn, of course, the history, but how did that history affect today, and what can we do to help victims in today's culture.
So real world applications.
Very real world. And then now the 8th graders are going to do a Holocaust museum.
That's fantastic. So they'll learn the history and then what they can do in today's world to fix the world, right?
That's right.
And so Tamisha, tell us about Dunbar. You're performing arts, so what does that look like?
Well, we're a fine arts program. So it's an arts integrated program where we integrate the arts into all of our academic classrooms. Along with that, we also offer fine arts classrooms or instruction in those areas daily. So our students have 7 classes per day, and 3 of those are art electives. And we offer electives that other middle schools don't offer, such as strings, drama. We offer a guitar class. We offer ceramics. We have other classes like our drama class will put on a production, a dinner theater per se. And so we do things. So we have a ballet company, we have a jazz company. We offer those electives in fine arts that students can't find in other places. And we all know that sometimes we have a rigorous academic program, but sometimes you have to reach that one student who can only relate to art, or the one student who can only relate to band, and they need to be in jazz band, or they need to have a ceramics class in order to relate and gain a little knowledge with math, or in order to relate to a concept that's going on in language arts. And so in order to help that child succeed academically, the arts are you need the arts.
And I think Dunbar's a very special place.
It is.
And I think one thing that happens is the kids who get to use that talent and,
and
focus on that. So what's that like for you as a principal to see them grow?
Oh, I love it. I love it. You know, and I tell people all the time, I have a chance to work with some of the most artistic kids in the district, you know, and in the state. And the best thing is I have that opportunity to see them and they didn't even know they had it in them, you know. And so when the teachers get to cultivate that talent and see it and it grows, the children are amazed. And the best part is when parents show up, you know. When we have performances, because every elective has a night performance twice a year. And when parents show up, you know, I signed my child up for this class because so she said she wanted to learn how to dance, or so she said she wanted to learn how to play a guitar. And they come to the performance and they actually see it, they cannot believe it, you know. And so that's one of the best parts of it all.
And I think one thing that I've learned today is I knew that we had fantastic magnet schools, but I think that you're creating well-rounded students. We have the arts, we have science, technology, advanced curriculum, and so if any parent wants it, they can find it in Mobile County Public Schools, can't they? That's true. And so a couple of things I want the parents to know about is we are going to have our applications available on MCPSS.com from October 21st through November 15th. And all of our magnet schools are hosting a daytime open house on November 1st. And it's important to note too that if you're a current magnet student, you don't have to reapply, but you will be sent home a survey that will have you recommit to that magnet school if you plan to come back next year. But fantastic opportunities for our students in our magnet schools. Stay tuned to our Facebook page and check out the Facebook pages of the individual magnet schools to learn more. And thank you so much for joining us on Homeroom.